welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital. And today we're making strawberry cheesecake parfaits. Does that sound good?
Absolutely fantastic. Desserts can't go wrong. So we have a little food processor over here, and we're going to start off with some graham crackers. Now this is what they look like. We're using the chocolate flavored ones. Why not? But honestly, you can use any variety that you prefer. And we're just going to just break it up and just put it into the food processor here.
Now we're making cute little shot size parfaits, and these are really good to serve after a huge dinner because nobody's in the mood for a huge dessert, even though you want a little bit of dessert. But if you want to make larger parfaits and you feel like your crust needs to be a little bit bigger, then just double the graham cracker crust recipe. It's easy, just double it or keep it the same.
And I'm just going to give it one quick whirl before I add another stuff. I said one.
I know.
I did three. So we're going to use 3 graham crackers, which makes about 3/4 of a cup of graham cracker crumbs, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And I'm going to whirl it again and let it all incorporate and kind of become a crumbly crust. It's not fine powder, and it's just a little bit of texture to it.
So what the butter did is basically when you press it together, it actually forms a crust and it holds together. So it's going to be yummy at the bottom of the parfait.
So the next step is we're going to work on the strawberries. We've got half a pound of strawberries. Again, it's going to really depend on what size of your containers you're using to serve, but we've got approximately half a pound. We're going to take off the stem and cut them into small pieces.
So when we're using tiny little parfait dishes or little shot glasses, they need to be really small, otherwise it's not going to fit in. But if you have a larger dish, then you can actually keep them beautifully sliced like that as well. But we're going to chop it down further.
So once they're chopped, we're going to add half a tablespoon of sugar.
So once it's mixed in, we can just keep it aside. The sugar is going to actually create a nice strawberry sauce and also soften the strawberries.
So for the next step, we have a bowl over here, and we've got 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened cream cheese. We left it out in the morning, and it's soft, and it's perfect. Into that, we're going to add 1/3 cup of sour cream.
And mix that together until it's smooth.
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And half a cup of powdered sugar.
It's also known as confectioner's sugar. Sometimes they call it icing sugar as well. And mix this in really well. You want a nice, smooth mixture. No lumps of sugar, no lumps of cream cheese.
So once it's all mixed in well and it's smooth, we're going to add and fold in actually 1.5 cups of whipped cream.
And you can buy the ready-made store-bought one, or you can whip the cream yourself at home. Again, we're going to fold it in. Folding means taking it from the bottom and putting it over the top. So you're not going crazy with it.
Yep. Otherwise, your mixture is all going to go flat. You want it to be fluffy and light and full of air. So once the filling is mixed in well, it's all incorporated well, we're going to work on a little piping bag.
So what we have is just a regular zipper bag like this. And we also have a piping tip. Now you can find these at any of your Walmart or craft stores. They're really cheap, like $1 or so. And if you don't have this, you can also just make a little snippet at the side of your bag, and it still works. This just makes it a little cleaner. So we have this, and then we have the little part that goes on top. So what we're going to do is take our zipper bag and cut a small corner off one of the sides. Open it up and put the nozzle in. And you don't want the hole too big. You want it a little smaller, and then just push it out like that. And once the nozzle tip is all the way out, you take your cover, cap, and just twist it on. And that's going to hold the nozzle in place. And in our bag, we're going to put in our filling. So just fold it like this, that way you'll get a nice clean edge. And then we're going to seal the bag, trying to get out any of the air that's there, at least most of it. And we're going to put this to the side for just a second while we work on our parfait dishes.
Now for the assembly, we have the little shot glasses, and we want to just put in a little bit of the graham cracker crust, just about a quarter of an inch, and then you just take another one of the glasses and just kind of press it in. You need to basically pack it in. The strawberries have been sitting in the sugar syrup and they're nice and saucy. Look at that, beautiful. And we're going to start on the next step, which is layering the shots.
So here's our little piping bag with our filling, and we're just going to squeeze it and hold it from one corner so that all the filling comes out from the edge. And just pipe it in. And now we're layering it, so you don't want to fill it up all the way. You want to fill it up just about halfway, and then we're going to put the strawberries and then put one more layer of filling.
So the next layer is going to be the strawberries, and I'm just going to skim off the top, the strawberries from the top and put them.
You don't want a lot of liquid in this because it kind of gets watery.
Yep.
And once the strawberries are in, I'm going to top it again with our cream cheese mixture. So our parfaits are all layered and they look so amazing, but they're not ready to eat just yet. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it in the refrigerator and chill it at least an hour or two, because we did soften that cream cheese, so we want it to firm back up again, and it'll have the consistency of cheesecake. So we're going to put them in and we'll be back.
So it's been about 2-3 hours. Our strawberry cheesecake parfaits have been chilling, and they've actually solidified just like cheesecake.
So this is an optional step, but it does make a wow presentation if you're serving this at a party. We have some spray whipped cream, and you can just top it off with a little dollop of whipped cream. And you do want to wait till right before serving to do this.
And how cute is it? Look at it.
It's perfect,
Yes.
like individual little servings. You know, it's not too much dessert. You don't feel guilty
Right.
about it, and packs a flavor punch.
There's 2 of us, there's 4 parfaits. Let's do the math. Oh, you got to dig right in so you get a little bit of everything. Yummy.
It's so light, and it's not overly sweet, which I love about this dessert. Delicious.
I just love the presentation, and I love the fact that I'm not a big dessert person, so this is like ample. Fantastic.
So if you're making these for a party, you can definitely make them the day ahead of time, but because the strawberries are in there, it does not have a really long shelf life. So maximum 1 to 2 days.
Yep.
That's it, and you've got to finish them off.
So if you do want to make it ahead of time, you want to make something ahead of time, then we would suggest you use the canned fruit cocktail. You know, just chop that up and use that, because that has already got, that's not going to get spoiled. So that would be a great substitute instead of using fresh fruits. So if you like this video and you'd like to see more from us, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tell your family and friends about our website.
And enjoy these delicious strawberry cheesecake parfaits, and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.